Hey guys, welcome to Surf and Show. I'm Noel Salas, and I'm stoked to say that Aaron and I are headed to Waco, Texas to surf the wave pool. Now it was classic one day, I got a direct message from some fans of the show that said, hey, we surf BSR every weekend and we don't know what boards to ride, fins, and gear, and we could really use some help. So after talking on the phone a little bit, I said, Aaron and I have been wanting to go, and this is a perfect reason for us to come and visit. Now I did ask them to show us the ropes from a local perspective, right? So they're picking us up from the airport, they're driving us in, they know everything about the pool, and they're also gonna help me on what I should be bringing and what I should, basically, the information I don't have on what I need to surf the pool. Like, you know, how hot is it gonna be? What kind of wax? You know, should I be using front foot traction? There's a lot of things that they're already helping me with that I wouldn't even think of on my own. Now, what we're gonna do is a vlog series, and we're gonna document what we're taking with us to BSR, from the boards, fins, traction, bags. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff because I haven't been on a surf trip since 1998 of March, and the last place I traveled to was Sydney, Australia. Now I thought the first vlog that we would start with is what boards made the cut that are coming with us, and what fins we're taking for those boards that I think will go best in the pool. Now, since I haven't surfed a pool before, I have been talking to friends that have, and they've kind of been guiding me along a little bit. But I thought what's most important is let's cover all aspects of the different boards we can take. So we have a high performance shortboard, we have small wave performance boards, we have grovelers, and we've even got a couple of twin fins or 2+1 setups. So let's start with the high performance shortboard. I'm gonna pick up this board here. This is the Happy by CI. Now this is in Spine Tech. It's ultra light. I have been testing this board in the saltwater, and we will do reviews of these boards at the pool and in the ocean. Now this board has continuous rocker, and this is a legitimate high performance shortboard. It is a little bit shorter. It's coming in at 5'7", and I believe it's 18 7/8 by 2 5/16. This will represent our high performance shortboards. I'm excited to see how this goes. Now I should also probably tell you what sessions we've got booked. So on Saturday, we're doing a lot of the public sessions. And from what I understand, it's a set of 3 waves. It's more like a point break. And that's gonna be our focus, right? It's the public advanced setting, from what I understand. And we're gonna put each of these boards through the paces in what you guys would be able to book and go surf on your own. Now I believe we also have a private session Sunday morning, which they actually can change the different wave types. So we'll get the air wave, you get the little, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a little barrel on the takeoff. They have the Freak Peak, which I probably won't be surfing because I'm not that kind of air guy, but you never know. And then they also have a beginner wave, which I think it'd be cool to test a couple of our grovelers because that wave looks like it's about this big and super mushy. So the Happy's gonna represent a high performance shortboard. Now this board I have back here, this is the Slater design No Brainer. This is 5'3". This is gonna represent our groveler, right? Now this board was made for 1 to 2 foot mush. Now I've been testing it in overhead surf, and we've gotten some pretty good waves on it. And I think that this board's gonna go really fast, and it's gonna be super fun. So this is a groveler with kind of like that small wave performance board outline, right? So this looks super fun, that 5'3". The leaders on that come in at 24.8, and it's EPS, right? Because that's what Firewire does. And then I got this Aipa, Akila Aipa board. This thing's pretty sick right here. This is a twin fin or 2+1. I think you can probably ride it with all kinds of different setups. Now I haven't ridden this yet. This is the only PU we're taking on the trip. Polyurethane foam with a polyester resin. It came in super light. It's right at 5 pounds. So this board's gonna be super fun. I've been riding this board right here. This is the same twin fin. You see how this one doesn't have a trailer box? So I've been having a blast on this board. The dimensions are a little bit different, but what I like about Akila's board is you can see it. It's got that high performance foil to it in the nose. It's got a decent amount of rocker, but this board's super fun and it flies. So that's gonna be twin fin. I'm gonna ride that as a twin and a 2+1. And then if we look over here, let me just switch to this side. We've got the Pyzel Astro Pop. This is an EPS board. It's super light. The reason it doesn't have traction yet is because traction's still coming in for the trip, and I'm saving this board for one traction by ProLite. But this board looks great. I haven't ridden it yet, but what I like about this one is this one's gonna represent our grovelers, right? It's got its wide point front from center. It's got a lot of foam up in here, so it's gonna be a great paddler, almost like a little beak nose. But what I like about the Astro Pop is I think I'm still gonna get the performance I need out of it. See, because you can see it, it's got like a little reduction in surface area right here with something to really pull it in tight. So I think on this wave that they have where you're getting multiple turns, I think you're gonna wanna put a small board into that tight little pocket as quick as you can, and this board's gonna fit that description. So this one's 5'3", and this board looks amazing, and I can't wait to get on it. And then we also have the Lost Uber Driver XL. Now this is a stock 5.5, carbon wrap, some special carbon tape that's a little bit different, and that's maybe, we'll save that for the review. I've gotten some waves on this board, and this board feels excellent in the ocean. This board came out super light. I think it's like 4.75 pounds with traction on it. And I've been having a blast on this board too. So out of the 6 boards that we're taking, we've ridden and surfed 4 of them in the ocean, and we've been working on those reviews as we go. Now, I haven't ridden the Akila Aipa, but I have been riding it as a twin fin, and we're missing 1 board for this trip so far, and we're hoping that board comes in on time. We'll keep that a mystery board for now. Now that we've talked about boards, let's talk about the fins, and I want to do fins per board, right? And we'll move them around as we test. But for the Happy, I know that I like a medium fin in that board, and because the construction's so light, I really like a honeycomb, something with a little bit more weight to it. So what we're gonna take for the Happy is we're gonna go AM1, right, which is a medium honeycomb, and we're also gonna take the R6. Both these are a raked fin, and the AM1 has that smaller center fin, so it's gonna get real nice and loose and be super responsive. So those are what we're gonna take for the Happy. Now, on the Slater Design No Brainer, I really like a quad set for this, and I've been testing this. I like it to be upright and super pivotal because the board doesn't have a lot of rocker. It carries a ton of speed. So I'm gonna offset that rocker, the lack of rocker, with a more pivotal fin. And so what I wanna take for that is I wanna do the Hayden Shape quad set. Now I'm riding a large, and it's called the HS1. It's a speed generating fin with the HS quad rears, right? I already know that works great because I've done testing on that board quite a bit, and we had good results with that board as a quad. Now on the Akila Aipa twin fin, for a twin, I'm gonna ride the Almerit Keels. This is a pretty good sized fin. It's got a lot of surface area and it's got good hold. And what I notice with twin fins is sometimes I like that skatey feel and they're really fast, but I need a little bit more hold. And so this fin allows me to ride most twin fin boards and have good traction because of so much fin depth and area. So that's going for sure. And then since that one has room for a +1, like a 2+1 with a small trailer, I'm bringing the Akila Aipa twins. This is a fiberglass fin. And I'm also going to bring the T1s. And I'll probably use the T1 trailer to add it here, and I'll try both sets in that board. These two are probably my favorite twin fin sets right now by Futures. So that's what we're taking for those boards. Now the Astro Pop, I haven't ridden at all, right? And that's an FCS2. So what we're gonna take is I wanna ride that board as a quad. So I'm gonna grab my Reactor large with the medium quad rears. That's gonna be my quad setup. And I think what would be ideal is, since I wanna get in the lip real quick, I'm gonna grab a neutral set, something with a little bit more rake, and I'll pair it as the large side fins with the medium quad rears, I'm gonna go with the Performers for a different set of quad. And then I'm also gonna ride the Astro Pop as a thruster with a neutral fin. And I'll also probably try it with reactors as a thruster. So that's what we're riding there. Now for the Lost Uber Driver XL, it also has future boxes. And what I've been running on this board that I really like a lot, the board's super light, but what I've been running is the new Beta 2.0 carbon fin. Now, what I've been running is the R8, which is a raked fin, large. I've been running the large side fins with the R6 medium center fin. So it's keeping it nice and loose and ultra sensitive in the pocket. And because the board's so light, I think it'll go really good at the pool. Now, if I want to add a little bit of weight to that, I know this is a raked fin. How about we bring something a little bit more neutral? So we know that the fins that I'm bringing over here, the HS1s, I'm going to have a thruster set, but that's a speed generating pivotal. So let's bring something a little bit more neutral in the Legacy series, and we'll go with the F8. This is honeycomb. This will have a little bit more weight to it, so it'll be more substantial off the bottom, and I'll feel a little bit more of the tail driving through my turns. Well guys, I hope you liked today's vlog on boards and fins we're taking to Waco. We've got more vlogs coming. We're gonna talk about all kinds of different surf gear, traction, trunks, sandals, everything that the local guys are telling us we need because it's gonna be hot. But hey, if you like the show, subscribe. You can also find us at surfandshow.com. That's it until next time. We'll see you in the water. Bye-bye.